Wow, that's very impressive. Very impressive. You've actually, the clinic has actually saved lives. I mean, literally saved lives.
Absolutely.
How many patients has the clinic seen since it started in 2008? Do you know?
I would say at this point we've seen over 5,000 patients. And also a big important point is the fact that probably due to the clinic being available, we've saved the hospitals many emergency visits, probably to the tune of about $750,000 or more. And also, if, say, a hypertensive patient is not treated, they don't have their medication, or if they're unaware that they have a problem and they develop symptoms, they can wind up in the emergency room having a stroke.
Right.
That costs hundreds of thousands of dollars in treatment, plus the impact it has on their family. They can't, their employment possibilities, their long-term prognosis. So the clinic is really a very important part of keeping the community healthy.
And the timing was perfect. I mean, it came along at a time right when we were starting to go into this terrible recession and the economy was taking a plunge. So it left so many people, like the young lady talked about, without a job or with scaled back, and she lost some money and lost her insurance benefits. So it came at a time when people needed it most in this community. And how are you getting the word out about the clinic being available? I know that's a lot of what you do. How do you let people out there know that it's there for them?
Well, we do have a website, as I said, and we are on Facebook. We have information in the local papers when we're having events or if we have certain needs. We have Friends of the Crescent Clinic, which we try to have a meeting the first Thursday of every month. This month we did not have it because of other engagements that we were busy with. And really we're depending on word of mouth. Barbara and I go to local organizations. We've been to AARP, Kiwanis, Rotary, and we spread the word that way. We also have a newsletter that we print quarterly, and we just had it out yesterday. We'll be distributing that, and also that would be on, we'll get that out through email. And really it's just, we go to the chamber, and we have a good partnership with the chamber. We have partnerships with local churches, with Beth David Temple and Catholic Charities, and so they are affiliated with us as far as communication. We also have partnership with People Helping People, which serves free meals on Sunday at the Senior Center at Berkeley Manor on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And we're really trying to partner with all of the service-oriented groups in the community.
Don't forget DCF.
Also on Tuesdays from 10 to 2, DCF has a representative there where people can come in and sign up for food stamps. We also partner with NAMI, which is the National Alliance for Mental Illness Hernando. And through NAMI, word gets out about our clinic, and we can refer patients to their services also. So it really is.
So you're really building a huge network of services, service
Yes.
providers in the community,
Yes.
so that people can really get, it's kind of like a holistic approach so that people can get all of their needs addressed.
Yeah, just what Barbara said is so true. You can't just treat somebody's blood pressure.
Right.
They have a whole body system. They have a family. They have a community. They have employment. So really, it is just treating the entire community when you treat one person.
Right. And Barbara Swinberg has been around this community for a long time. I mean, as long as I can remember. I don't know how long exactly she's been here, but she's really best known, I think, for her grant writing workshops and her ability to bring in those grant dollars. But she seems to have really found her niche here with the Crescent Community Clinic, not only bringing in funding for it, but also being there probably on a daily basis, right? Just coordinating things and making sure things work right and that the services are provided.
Well, Barbara and I kind of joke because we've been asked, well, what motivates you to? Why are you out there doing what you do? And we just look at each other and kind of laugh and go, well, probably 12 years of Catholic school education and, the nuns.
Right.
But, I mean, it really is a pleasure helping people. That just seems to be a big passion.
I was going to say, when you have a passion for it and it just burns in your heart, you just really, you're doing what you enjoy, and it doesn't become a job. It's really something that you really enjoy doing, helping
Well, it's
people.
a purposeful life.
Right.
And at this point, you know, you hear so many horror stories, all the problems of society and, you know, the terrible drug problems and just all of the negatives. And so if you're not part of a positive solution, you feel very helpless.
Right.
So it gives you a sense of, I think, hope and purpose if you can go out and try to do something to make a problem a little better and make a difference.
And there are a lot of opportunities for people to help and get involved in making that difference here in the community. And all they need to do is go to the website. And is there a phone number that you'd like to give out for people if they would like to contact?
Yes,
for
they
more
can call the
information?
clinic. The number is 352-610-9916.
Okay. All right. I'll have you repeat that at the end, too.
Okay.
What else would you like to talk about? I mean, in terms of, we've talked about the services, we've talked about eligibility, we've talked about the process. Would you like to talk some more about the diversity? I mean, we talked how it started in the beginning with just a handful of Muslim doctors, but it's really branched out and spread out to now where you have a much larger group of doctors that are volunteering their time, right?
Definitely. I mean, we have a diverse group. Our community really is quite the diverse community. It is very interesting. I've been here since '84, and I left New York City, and we loved that diversity of the city. And little by little, I mean, we've just seen such an explosion of cultures in our community. And I think with the influx of Middle Eastern physicians in particular, we've been given an opportunity to see the wonderful work that these, you know, physicians have contributed to our community. And also I know that recently we were at a Filipino cultural event. We depend a lot on the Hispanic, you know, clubs for support. And it really does make people feel very comfortable to know that this community has opened up and welcomed people from all ethnic backgrounds.
Right. It's really become a catalyst for bringing in all of that different ethnicity in the county.
And we would like to also mention that we are planning a fundraiser next year, which will be a cultural diversity type of fair, so to speak, with all the different foods and the dancing and the ethnic cultures coming together to promote the Crescent Clinic, but also to promote their particular backgrounds. And we think that brings people